Hey everybody, a quick prepend here to the video you're about to watch. Just want to give you guys a heads up that there will be no ground combat in this video. So if research, shooting down alien aircraft, and listening to me panic about various things is not your cup of tea, then you can probably just skip this video altogether. A heads up as well that in this video, I will be reloading a few times, only because I'm trying to get the timing correct on when to assault this one alien downed aircraft, and I end up nuking it in the end because I could not get the timing correct to arrive there at night. In the future, what I'll end up doing if I'm not sure if I can get there during normal hours, which is to say daylight hours, I will actually pause the recording, go and look up the time zones of the nearby cities where the alien craft is located, and do the math to see when I have to launch and what time I would end up arriving in the future. So, because that would be realistic. The only problem is that I'd have to cut the recording to do it. So, just keep that in mind. But that'd be for the future. I'll actually discuss this briefly during the game itself. Alright, let's get you back to your regular scheduled Xenonauts. Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Xenonauts with me, your host Tim. Oh man, I'm tired. It was a really rough evening. Being sick. I'm better sick-wise, but I'm exhausted. You guys don't care. I just want to give you a heads up that this might be a little less talking than this one. What did we leave off at? Right. We fought Reapers for the first time. Seblians and Reapers in that mission. No one died. We took a tiny bit of damage, and we captured both a Seblian and a Reaper. And the last playlist of mine, a Reaper was captured at the very, very, very end of the game for me. So this time, it's really handy to have it early, because that will give us 10% additional damage against them. And if I recall correctly, upon interrogating the Seblian, I think we'll unlock more high-powered health packs for our characters. So, both are good decisions to take for research. Let's pick up where we left off and do a sit rep and see what we're doing. Okay, so with increased radar range, we now have decent coverage over the continents I'm trying to get better reputation with. We still will want something for Russia, however. It's tempting just to build that third radar array in Wraith and Chimera, which would probably extend about up to here for radar and over here, but we still have large swaths of Russia undefended. We will want it, though, at least in Juggernaut. I might want to build a fourth radar array, basically. A station with just a radar, somewhere up here. It's so tough to cover all of Russia. Darn it, Russia. Why are you so big? Why is there so much of you? Alright, so let's look at the money that we're earning now. So North America is very happy with us, plus $67,000. We're looking good down here in Central America, plus 81,000. That's fantastic. Losing a little bit more in South America, down to -3. Southern Africa is plus 15, 44 Northern Africa. That's fantastic. Europe, we're losing some. Losing a little bit in Russia as well. Minus 29 Europe, 9,000 Russia. Earning a little bit more in the Middle East. Indochina is plus 30, and Australia is plus 40. Good. The countries in which we're suffering with poor relations is actually going up. Very important. For base construction, we're not currently doing anything. And I have no intention to build... Well, no, this is not true. I might build some laser arrays at the bases. One in each base to help hold it. Should I feel we need the defense. We're excellent on the Corsair and the Shrike. That's fantastic. The Shrike, I'll definitely be building 2 of them. Interceptor may have to wait until mid-December. Or January, actually. I'll have to make that call. Our Foxtrots and Condors should still be able to shoot down everything, especially if we get going on plasma research, which we're actually going to have to split between plasma and the alien interrogations, because we want the more high-powered explosives, or we're going to fall behind when we start getting landing vessels. And we're also going to end up with heavy fighters soon, so we definitely want the plasma Gatling guns on our Condors. The Corsairs were nice. They're faster, basically, than the Condors, but they don't have any missiles on them. They have 2 Gatling lasers or whatever they're going to end up when we get plasma. So, I have to keep that in mind. For construction, we're working on this suit of Jackal armor over here in Chimera. And we have a precision laser being produced over here in... That's right. Chimera is building the precision laser. The Jackal armor is being built in Juggernaut. We have a little bit of alloys and what have you over here in America. We probably should ship a little over to America now. We'll transfer... Yeah, let's transfer maybe, I don't know. Let's get like 20 of these over there. And maybe 5 Elenium. Since Juggernaut is going to be coming online soon. They're actually going to be the main place that's going to have 2 workshops in it. But I have to wait till next month to do that. For our troops, I think we're looking pretty good. I still haven't named any of the people over here in Wraith. I'll try to remember to do that off screen. So, Andreas, you took a hit. But you should recover by the time the next alien wave shows up. Also only got basic armor for... Oh, no, you're all unassigned. So you'll stay all unassigned. And you were all unassigned. That's right, we had to withdraw the Vigilance. I wasn't comfortable doing a night mission with it, unfortunately. And our aircraft. Yeah, I don't understand why we took so much damage with Peppy and Fox. The only thing I can think of is that these vessels, when we engaged that ship, we engaged them maybe from the front, in which case they're more likely to take damage because they can't do a combat roll. So, I'm glad we won and obviously knocked it down and did the mission. But the bad news is, well, they should both be repaired but before the next alien wave. Because we just defeated it and it had more or less also just arrived. Alright, so overall, not so bad. Not bad at all. Actually, it's looking pretty good so far. I really shouldn't jinx it, but... Okay, Jekyll armor's finished. Let's go to that base. That is... Juggernaut. Okay, so... We want buzzard armor. And we also want better weapons. Let's build a precision laser for this squad now. I'm going to try to keep both teams having the same types of gear for them. All my ships are coming back online. Looks like we don't have any more alien activity. That would be the Elenium and what have you. We also have that Jackal armor finished, so let's get that assigned to somebody. We still have a bunch of corporals, Tim, so we have any privates here? We'll leave everyone still here who's currently on the ship. Where's my other riflemen? You now are also overburdened. So why don't we... Oh, you both are slightly overburdened. Is that right? Well, we shouldn't need the shock batons for the foreseeable future. So you'll leave them behind. You're still overburdened. We'll leave behind the flashbang. Let's also save the game. Yeah, I saved it. I really saved after that mission. That was fantastic. I can't believe we did so well in that mission. Perhaps it could be argued that there should... Okay, we have the next alien wave. This is actually really early. I wasn't expecting this so soon. And we need to destroy this. This is either a Terra mission or another base assault. So, 2 Condors and our Foxtrot over here can be launched to take them out. Wow, I was actually expecting a significantly more amount of time to elapse before we ended up... Well, it's been like 3 days, I guess. Okay, we can take this guy out as well. They're still repairing, but they'll be functional. So we can launch 2 Condors and a Foxtrot up here to deal with them. Wherever he's going, we need to shoot him down. Assuming that we're able to reach him, which we might not be able to. Just 3 types of vessels, too, huh? Or 2? Just 2. Wow. Oh, crap. If they begin coming towards Squadron 1, we've got to pull off and deal with them. Actually, we have to pull off and deal with them anyway. We have to. They'll intercept us on the way back to Chimera. So Squadron 3 has to deal with UFO 48. Oh, hello, bomber! We haven't seen a bomber yet. Let's auto-resolve, which we will win and shoot it down. Return to the base. Bomber data core, Elenium, and 4 alien alloys. A bomber basically does aerial terror missions. They'll hover in an area, and they'll just constantly attack that spot. Okay, the good news is that we also have a precision laser done for our troops over here. So where are you, little gamer? We can now give you 1 precision laser. There's only 6 rounds in that as well, so we're going to have to probably take another clip just in case. We should be able to shoot them down just barely, but I think we'll be able to get UFO 48. Auto-resolve that. Return to base. 3 alien alloys. That takes care of their air superiority fighters. Excellent. Yep, we'll have the fuel we need to shoot this group down. Auto-resolve. Excellent work. 2 alien alloys, and we have another downed craft. I like to do the mission. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What are we going to call this? Let's call it, timing is everything. It's a farm that can work out for us. Lots of open area, assuming it's not covered with lots of structures. We'll launch Vigilance again toward it. Wow, that was really good, great being able to intercept them over here. We dealt with, again, the next... Oh, nope, we have more aliens down over here. Okay, we have to deal with those too. But we can't, unfortunately, deal with them. We need more fuel in Pepe. And then we'll launch. Reaper class analysis. Look at that thing. Yep, thankfully we haven't fought the Alpha Reapers yet. They'll be later on. Okay, so, know your enemy. Reaper field identification. Reapers are giant bipedal creatures of unknown origin. Large appendages growing from their back and chitinous armor makes them very easy to identify. Alpha Reapers are much larger, faster, and harder to kill. Under all circumstances, maintain safe distance. Do not get close to the Reaper. Any soldier suspected in contamination should be isolated immediately. More likely, you have to be killed immediately. That was a bad business with Hawkins, Commander. I'm certain she was intending to breach the quarantine seals on the Kaizen subject we have had under study. Thankfully, she opened the Reaper larva maturation pod instead. The silver lining on this cloud is that we have been able to closely study the effects of Reaper larvae metamorphosis on humans. Pursuant to your request on more information about Reapers, I have drawn together what we know about their class structure and appended what data we have on Reaper zombies as well. Alpha Reaper. As if the standard Reaper weren't bad enough, we've identified certain Reapers who are faster, stronger, more resilient than their common brethren. These Alpha Reapers are relatively few in number, but they are just as fecund as the standard Reaper. Left unchecked, they can reduce cities to gibbering zombie hordes in short order. The Alpha Reaper is identifiable by its light hue. Zombie. The zombie resembles a hunchback waxwork that's been stood too close to the fire. Facial features run together as the limbs become elongated, muscle-bound and mishappen. The hunch, from which the rapidly maturing Reaper will burst from, is lined with blotchy veins. In this state, zombies can do little more than swing their limbs while screaming in pain and rage. Don't let a zombie get too close. The host's death triggers a hyper-accelerated burst of growth in the larva, and you don't want the bird scream of the new Reaper to chime with the death rattle of your soldiers. Alpha Zombie. Alpha zombies are superficially the same shape, but the process which creates the alpha supercharges the zombie. Their shapes are more capable of bearing the extra load of an alpha, and as a consequence, they are faster, stronger, more resilient. Be careful if your own troops are infected, Commander. While they don't have the brains to use their weapons, they still wear the tattered remains of their armor, and will provide more protection than the torn clothing that graces civilian zombies. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't ever think I ever found that to be the case, but I also didn't look at the game files for the creature stats, so. Alright, we've got to get down here, but I need more fuel. We could just let them attack South Africa. I really don't think I want to do that. Let's head down here and see what it is. Okay, we're not going to be able to actually assist if he's moving back out there. These aliens are really tricky. Constantly trying to get outside of my radar coverage. We're not going to make it to crash site 30 in daylight hours, are we? Well, let's see how close we get. Corsair Interceptor. The X-37 Corsair is the first aircraft designed specifically for fighting extraterrestrial craft. We have made extensive use of alien materials when designing the airframe, and use materials known to be resistant to alien weapons for everything else, producing an aircraft that is faster, tougher, and no less agile than our F-17 Condor interceptors. It is not capable of carrying heavy torpedoes, so should complement the Foxtrot rather than replace it. In many respects, the design of the craft is evolutionary rather than revolutionary. It is an immense undertaking to design an entire aircraft in such a short time, even for someone as intelligent as myself. Many of the gains have been made by reproducing existing systems using more efficient alien materials, manufacturing techniques. But we have made two main innovations: introduction of a variable sweep wing design, and the new ER-3 Elenium implosion reactor turbine system. The latter produces twice as much thrust as a conventional jet turbine, the former increasing maneuverability at low speed, while also increasing performance at high speeds. As a result, the Corsair can cruise at almost 3,000 kilometers per hour despite the extra armor, making it larger and heavier than its predecessor. Construction of each Corsair represents a significant investment of time, money, and alien materials, but I have little doubt that conventional aircraft will rapidly become obsolete as the invasion escalates further. Alright, let's begin researching plasma. A powerful short-range alien assault weapon. Study of its construction may advance our knowledge of energy weapons. So heavy plasma it is. And we will not be producing any Corsairs. Speaking of producing, I don't think we're making anything over here. Let's begin making maybe wolf bats. How much is the Buzzard Scout? It's a lot of days to make it. Let's make some pistols. We'll make 2 for our shields. It's going to be nighttime by the time you arrive there. Return to base. What I'm going to do is this. We're going to return to base and then maybe launch again? Or actually, no. Let's get a little closer. And save the game. Where's the night? Let's patrol you here. So here's my plan. Because I mistimed my launch, I can move toward that base. We can move toward this base in like another 3 hours. Find it. We only got one Foxtrot, Tim. You're not going to be able to find it. Reaper Autopsy. The Reaper is a 6-foot-tall insectoid nightmare with chitin blades strong enough to pierce steel and a particularly horrific method of reproduction. It is a biological weapon of mass destruction, a monster that spreads death and terror in equal measure. Each Reaper is a parasitic creature that reproduces through implanting larvae inside other living organisms. These larvae secrete a chemical that disrupts the nervous system of the victim, leaving them shambling around in a state of damned half-life while the larvae gestate rapidly inside their body and metabolize it from within. Within a couple of minutes, a fully developed Reaper will burst free from the remnants of its host and head off in search of fresh victims, in a plausibly short gestation period to occur naturally, so presumably alien technology has been used to accelerate it in some manner. In any case, this ability is highly troubling. The unfortunate host is likely to find the process unpleasant in the extreme, and it potentially allows these creatures to multiply quickly on the battlefield. They are well adapted to the role of finding and infesting their victims, possessing well-developed sensory organs and the ability to move across the battlefield with inhuman speed. Wiry but extremely strong, the beasts can easily generate enough force to penetrate personal armor with the large blades protruding from their shoulders. These blades are actually hollow, containing a muscular tube that houses the larvae and neurotoxic fluid to be injected into the victim once the blades have torn an opening to their flesh. A single attack is all that's required to reduce the victim to a hideous zombie, whatever personal armor they may be wearing. Despite this, the primal horrors have obvious weaknesses. A lack of ranged weaponry and the relative fragility of their chitin plates leaves them vulnerable if caught in the open or sighted at a distance. They also possess only rudimentary swarm intelligence, making them fearless and difficult to suppress, but incapable of advanced tactics. This is bullcrap. They flank very well and hide around corners. This is truer still of the zombified hosts, which apparently simply lumber towards the nearest target and attempt to club them to death with their swollen fists. I never found this to be the case. Ever. I found them to be really intelligent at moving around and waiting to ambush us. Alright, let's see the game again. So what am I doing over here with... Oh, come on. They're really doing a number on South Africa, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it. We would need a radar station down here. I'm not going to do that. I can't do anything about South Africa. I can't make it down there. We would need marauders to make it down there and see what's up. Alright, so what are we doing here, Tim? You began talking, then you stopped. So because the crash site won't vanish if we're going toward it, I need to be a little closer to it in order to guarantee I can make it there at daylight. So I'm holding here. We still have 92% of our fuel left. So everything should work out for us fine. If I wait another, I think another 2 hours? Okay. Oh, holy crap! There you are! Intercept. You guys go get him. He's been causing lots of chaos down there. The Villagents can now move toward this. If I mistime it again, I think I will reload. It's a lot of time, Tim. But I think we'll make it there. Oh, patrol actually a little longer. Be a fuck for still repairing. Okay. Let's say the game again. Actually, no, this will be fine. If I mistimed it, I think I will reload because I would like it because it's totally possible in real life to do it, but in the game, I can't think this way. To say, hey, if we launch from Chimera now, and it's going to take us 5 hours to get there, based on the time it is now, and the rotation of the Earth, how fast it would be, we will arrive at this time, right? Like, I can go to the train station, I can go to an airport terminal, and I can see when the aircraft are expected to arrive. Now, granted, there could be delays or something of the sort. However, I think in this case, for example, well, I would have loved it if it told me when I would arrive at the actual crash site, rather than how long it will take me to get there. Oh, we're not going to catch this guy. Oh, we did! Auto-resolve. Return to base. Excellent. Shutted him up. And help Southern Africa. Okay. And we might make it there. That's going to be close, Tim. Actually, we're going to make it there at night. There's still more going on in Southern Africa. Really? Go down there and find it. If I patrol you now, we can Save the game again. What is causing all this terror to poor Southern Africa? This is so tricky to get this crash site. We really should just blow it up. That's promising. We might be able to find this guy. Minus $55,000 in Southern Africa. We might actually... Southern America. We may actually lose them. Save the game again. We just saw that park strafe. We should be able to see it. Save the game again. Alright, so the good news is we'll get that guy. It won't make up for the amount of losses we're taking in South America, unfortunately. But we can also maybe do this mission. How's our construction working, by the way? Have I missed anything? It's still too close to make it to crash site 30. That is so annoying. That's like 4... Alright, let's save the game really quick. Again, I keep doing this. If I was to intercept this... It's not going to take 16 hours to make it there from where you are, Vigilance. Great. So not only that... You can't even tell me how many hours it will be when you're already in midair, Vigilance. How... Why? So frustrating. We just have to keep patrolling. Auto-resolve, return to base. I have to wait a little bit, and we'll head down here and do this mission with my squad. So, but I think we're going to do both these missions in the next video, everybody. I don't want this to be another hour-and-a-half video, unfortunately, probably for you guys. But no, I can't have another hour-and-a-half. We'll do these missions. We'll do the missions, but in the next video, I think we might do both of them. Let's see, 12 hours. So, I don't know how many time zones this is. Yeah, if they just had the time zones here. Okay, well, I mean, arguably I could pause the game, go and look online, and see where Brasilia or Rio de Janeiro is located. What their time zone is to offset it. See, this is Eastern Standard Time. So this is 5 hours. So this is probably 2 or 3 time zones. So that's looking at 15 hours. So we'd have to wait a little bit. I have to wait till the darkness is like here before we engage crash site 30. So let's advance time a little more. Okay, so let's reload. I'm totally going to do it. Let's move Vigilance toward it. And if it looks like we're going to hit it, we'll just nuke it, unfortunately. Yeah, this is no good. Okay, 1 second. Let's do this again. I can wait a little bit longer. We can wait till the darkness is maybe about here. No. Okay, it fades after that. So, we can't do this crash site. Okay, we can do the crash site, but at night. And I will not do it at night. Nope, there's no reason to. I basically just, again, missed time when I launched from Chimera. It's a shame, that will affect the amount of Elenium and what have you we can get. Knowledge can launch... Actually, do you have everything you want first? How's your construction of the precision laser? 1 entire day. No, that will never work. So we have to do this with the team we've got. Make sure everyone is set to go on it. Right? Yeah, it's 1 full day. You didn't take anyone off the team, by the way, Tim, but I think that's going to be fine. Save the game again. I should have saved Tummy's everything at the very beginning to get it. But once I begin destroying aircraft, enemy aircraft, I feel like reloading at that point is cheating. Like, first off, I don't want to lose the alien aircraft. And next, if it vanishes, that is cheating. Because the alien aircraft will make a different random determination as to where it will go for directions. From like seeing the aircraft just go a certain direction, do a bunch of stuff, then randomly switch to a different direction. So, as long as I was en route and nothing else really had changed, I was fine just reloading to try to get the timing a little better. But no, not this time. Sorry, Vigilance. Too far away. We'll need another one at Wraith if I want to do something like that. Another drop ship. How's our construction looking? Still have either laser pistol done. 18 more hours on the precision laser. And I think I'll stop here, everyone, really quick and check on the recording. I want to see how long I've been playing the game, because this crash site's going to take me like 45 minutes to do. So give me a few seconds. Hey, everybody. All right, so I'm not going to do this crash site on screen. We've been playing for 30 minutes already, so I want to get this compressed down instead, and this video will just have been miscellaneous research, getting people's new equipment and gear, shooting down aircraft, and we'll do crash site 31 in the next one. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all then. Take care, everyone.